it's hard for me. It's why I have a therapist to accept this kind of stuff, because I tend to downplay awards and what have you, because of always feeling like, I had a leg up at the start of my career, and I did. I'm the first to admit it. But I am happy that when I was a kid, I paid attention, and I wanted to be with him. He and I were best friends, and I think the greatest gift my dad gave me was allowing me to be in the room with him. And that room was different from time to time. It might have been in his office when his voice got real deep, and I knew he was talking on the phone, that he was doing a radio interview, most likely with KMOX in St. Louis. But it could have been with anybody. Or that room was in the booth with the Cardinals, or that room was in the booth with Hank Stram on Monday Night Football, or whatever it was. I was around it, and he wanted me there. And I think that, more than anything, started me on this journey that I don't want to say ends for me in Cooperstown. I'd like to think there's still some stuff out in front of me, but this is the greatest honor I could receive. And to know what he would be thinking and feeling on this day, that's the part that makes it special. And to have my mom here, who I was seated next to when my dad went in 1987, and I was a senior in high school, and I had a blue and white seersucker sport coat on, baking in the Cooperstown sun. Never more proud of my father, and listening to his speech, which the main piece of it, I recall him saying that he was honored to be the eyes and the ears for Cardinal fans wherever the Cardinals went. And he was very proud of being the conduit between wherever the Cardinals were playing and those fans that were listening. That always resonated with me. And then to see him have a couple years with Tim McCarver at CBS doing the World Series in 90 and 91. And then not long after that, there I was sitting with Tim McCarver. I owe so much of this to my dad. I owe as much to Tim. And that's the last time I was there, is when Tim McCarver got into the Hall of Fame. I was as proud of him as I was of my dad, because I knew what it meant to Tim, who had spent his entire life thinking, breathing, living baseball, and teaching it as much as playing it and announcing it.